So this is Amnesia, The Dark Descent. A game that needs no introduction. And it's a game that came out, well over 8 years ago now? 2010 this game came out. And 8 years later, well nearly 9 years later, they've decided to add a new patch. Hard mode. Let's take a look what hard mode does, shall we? Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Now, I know for a fact, as well as this, that there is no music, I believe, when the enemies are nearby, which I found when I played it originally that it was kind of a giveaway as when they had gone, because the music would stop. So you would just sit and hide in a corner somewhere until the music stops. I'm guessing now won't be a thing. And I wonder if they've changed any other few things on hard mode that they haven't mentioned, like locations of monsters and such. Okay, I'm already regretting doing this, but here we go.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
A memento has been added to your journal. Press J or Y, I guess, because that's because I've got my controller plugged in. Quick access to mementos. M. Make sure to check whenever you're stuck. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. These are my notes. No notes yet. No diaries and mementos. I'm probably not going to bother reading most of the documents and things that we find, because I think by this point everybody knows them inside and out. Obviously we'll listen to the voiced ones. Hold down left mouse button and move mouse. Okay, we know how to open doors. Not a whole lot going on in here. So we'll see what I remember. So how many tinderboxes do I have? Do I have an inventory? I do. I have 0. That's my sanity, my health, the oil, my lantern that we'll get shortly. So we're going to have to be very sparing with tinderboxes and whatever else, since we have to use it to save. It's going to be a bit of a pain considering. So if it said there's no autosaves, does that mean if I don't save at all and then die, I have to start again? Keep it together, Daniel. Keep it together. Okay, he's fine now, apparently. Guess that's a no-go. Just the wind. I'm quite concerned now, due to the controller prompts, that my controller is going to start randomly vibrating and scare the shit out of me. When grabbing an object, press the right mouse button to throw it. Hold R and move. Oh, okay. So we can rotate it and then we can throw it with right click. Is there ever a purpose to throwing things? Don't remember. We're gonna have to keep our eye out for tinderboxes. And there's one. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in your inventory, which is tab. Just a broom. Nice artwork. Oh, these are actual very famous pictures, but damn if I know what they are. Yeah, I don't know if it mentioned on the... It may have done, yeah. On the description of hard mode, that if your sanity gets to zips... Fine. Yeah, if your sanity gets to 0, it's... you die. I don't think it was a thing originally. We are going to just start check... Slight panic attack there, it's fine. So, normally you don't get attacked, or at least come close to seeing a monster until like the ballroom with the piano. But I'm half expecting them to change that. So I'm going to be playing very cautiously, I think, and checking behind corners and whatnot. Just in case they randomly throw a monster in there to surprise you. Anything in here and being in... Oh, there is a tinderbox though. That didn't show up until the last minute, did it? And then we're slightly insane though. Only I lost the ability to run. No, this is where the candle goes out, right? Spoiler alert. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Or we just won't go in there. That's got a lot of wardrobes with nothing in. Can we open this one, or is it... Oh, it's upside down, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. I mean, personally, if it was me, I'd be just like, yep, see you later. Damn it, I'm too big. I want to hide in here. Let me know when it's all over. What's my sanity on at the minute then? Light headache. Gone down rather quick. Gotta keep an eye out for those tinderboxes without losing my sanity. I mean, there's nothing down here. Never been down here, to be honest. I didn't even know you could go down here, and this is probably not the best of ideas because it's going to kill me. Fine, totally worth it. To the old archives. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Let's try and get into some light, because Jesus Christ. I see tinderboxes. Bugs! Gross. Are there any more tinderboxes in here? Don't know, I don't want to risk searching around in the dark. And lose sanity just to find tinderboxes. Just keep moving. We'll find that lantern, which I believe we get here. Castle has gone to rack and ruin. What a mess. Jesus. There's some hole and some wind coming through it. Jesus, where even is that? I don't think you ever go up there, do you? Got some fancy chandeliers though. Damn it, there's nothing even in there. You have picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F or selecting it in the inventory tab. Okay, well let's not waste it. So that's the lantern acquired. So I guess we're going to need it in here a little bit. I can't hang around too much because Sanity will kill us when it gets to 0, I guess. Earthquake! Sure, that's totally normal. Nothing to worry about. No tinderboxes anywhere.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
You can quickly check the most recent read text by pressing N, or by accessing your journal. It makes it sound very simple. Go to the inner sanctum and kill some dude. Only it was that simple. No tinderboxes. Okay. Pull this lever and get out of here. So that was solving a puzzle which would increase my sanity. It's only a slight headache at the minute. Goddamn bugs! To run, hold down left shift. You gain the ability to run. A bit of tearing at the bottom. I don't know if you guys are seeing that.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So basically the inner sanctum is a bitch to get to. So yeah, I'm getting a bit of a tearing at the bottom of the screen. If we can maybe fix that. Vertical sync, is that what fixes that? Yeah, that seems better. Pretty sure there might be tinderboxes down here. But they do seem to have like just removed all the ones in the chests so far. Bit of a pain. Stupid bugs. Aha! The lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, double click on the oil item in the inventory. So I'm assuming this is like the main door. So let's just leave. Or not, apparently. I guess our options are, I mean, we can go down here. This seems to be the way. The inner sanctum. Refinery, so that's what we have to go through, apparently. But if only. It's tough. Pallet thing can be torn by can't be torn by a hand or tool. So we're gonna go find something to get rid of it. So we read that one. Diary. He updated, did he not? Memento, some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Perhaps, but isn't it not the same stuff that is on the main door? Can't we just burn it on there instead and leave? What do we have here? Wine cellar and laboratories. Oh, we're gonna head upstairs. Forget where you want to go first, really. Should we go upstairs first?
No! Get away from me!
Well, my game froze then. I was expecting him to turn to the actual door, but he didn't. So we heard a voice from down here. I guess we're going this way. Do we think it's in the wine cellar? Or the lab? Should we go with the lab? Nice and dark in here. So I noticed this. And I went on to the options. Saving costs 4 tinderboxes. You have 4 in your inventory. Shit. This is going to be a bit of an awkward playthrough. I don't know if I can't save and quit. I'm going to stand by the light a minute. I'm sure none of this is helping my sanity. We're not going that way. And I don't think we would want to. What the hell have we got in there? A dragon? Keep an eye out for these tinderboxes. So I need them just as bloody save.
Someone's coming.
What? Didn't say that. We seem clear in here. Okay, so we're walking upstairs. That's never good. And they seem to have something in there as well. The water monster, which I don't remember the name of. Something beginning with K, I think. This is where we need to make the solution to dissolve the organic tissue.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
I'm curious, during those flashbacks, do I still lose sanity? Probably. Empty chemistry bot. I won't bother reading those. But you can check drawers. I don't think we've actually seen any till now though. Should probably use this lantern a bit more. Someone's making a racket upstairs. Right, well, like this. Since we're going to be working here, I guess. We have to put the thing here, I believe. No? Oh, there we go. Four different chemicals are needed to continue, so we've got to go find the chemicals then. And then we can come back here, I guess. Get the hell out of here. Aha. God damn it. I need more tinderboxes. Upstairs and there's nothing else in here. I guess we go check the wine cellar then. It's locked. It will not open without a key. So I just guess we're going upstairs and we need to go find a key. Curious about this bloody hole. Huge. Yeah, it's not the same set of holes we saw from further down. There's no chandeliers in here. Or a hole in the floor. Damn it, there's normally a tinderbox in here, I'm sure. They have really fucking ripped them out of the game, haven't they? Where does this go? Nowhere, right? It won't budge. Well, shit. Rare books. So we could potentially see our first monster, or at least get a glimpse of him in here. I mean, it's not changed. I'm going to be a bit cautious.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Come on, tinderboxes. God damn. Like, I feel like I'm literally going to be able to only have enough just to save. And I need to, like, stop recording. End episodes. Hello? Hey! We've only found one oil so far as well, which is not great. Catalogs. Not a note, apparently. I've seen this painting before. How many does he need of them? Study. Hello? I hear noises. But I remember they can also see me a lot easier now. Isn't very ensuring. Hey, another one. We can save and light something now.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh no! I hope he makes it out. Right, let's carry on, shall we? Against my better judgment, did we finish clearing this way? Confused a little bit on the layout here. Well, that's where we came from, right? Yes, yes, I know. I need to get in the light. Jesus Christ. I'm about to rush to my death here. That's a big picture. It's a bit foggy out there, isn't it? How many of these pictures does he have? Jesus Christ. I heard growls. Should I be concerned? Yep, totally don't like this. The music was my safeguard. I knew when they were around. What the fuck is that? Hello? Nobody in here, right? No more tinderboxes, no. Check these drawers if we can. Maps or something. Goddamn sanity. I can't waste tinderboxes. I need to be able to save in a minute. How many do I have? 5. Fuck all oil. You can see sanity is going to be my downfall. And maybe the death of me multiple times.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Hey, a bit of oil. Someone's playing the piano. Nobody apparently. Wasn't the lid closed on that piano? Maps! Well, that's not good, is it? Must find a new way out of the area. Oh shit. More maps. Of the continents, I guess.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Someone is again playing the piano. I believe we need a rock from in here, actually. Break out of here. This is where the right click comes in. Finally, a lit candle.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
A bit excessive. Should tell that to the people that made the bloody Resident Evil mansion. So we have to take that, thank you. A bunch of books here we have to pull. There's like 3 of them. Which opens up this, I believe. A draft. A faint light coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Yeah, it's not very secret, is it? It's kind of obvious, but so there's 1, 2, 3. There's a page in there. Can we get that with breaking it? There we go. It's not a red one, that's fine then. Not a voiced one, rather. I pull it. I know full well you get, I don't know, not necessarily attacked, but something comes through the door, I think. So we're gonna just prep our hiding spot. Key. Before we even touch that though, let's try and find some more tinderboxes. Another note. Okay. Okay, this key then, this must be for the wine cellar. Yes, come on then, move. I don't know, keep that closed, thanks. I mean, do they make footsteps? Will we be able to hear him moving? I want to say maybe, but who knows? I want to say he just breaks the door open and then pieces out anyway. This is hard mode, so who knows? Okay, we need to head back. Lantern going before we die of madness. We've been in these rooms? Oh shit, we just run out of oil. Oh no, we've got some. Some douchebag is playing the piano again. No tinderboxes. Okay, let's move on then. Now you can break this and that lowers your sanity as well because some weird shit happens. What's that place? Study, we've not been in there yet? Son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's going to come for us or if he's just going to peace out like he normally does. Try not to die of craziness. So I want to say he pieces out and goes down towards the wine cellar, which I think is where we're going to see him properly. Where he could potentially kill us. Fuck! I'm just going to get out of here. Fuck this shit. Seems to now be fucking behind me. Fuck this game. Shit. Ow! Fucking stuff. Apparently we're all good. Phew. Well, we survived the old archives, I guess. Right, so I guess this is a good place to leave this episode, I think. And next time we'll head down into the wine cellar. Now we have the key. And hopefully we can find the chemicals needed to burn that organic crap that's down there. Personally, I'd just do it on that and just make a run for it. But that's just me. Whew. Till next time.